Hey everyone, once again welcome to the reward course in the live environment. In the previous video, we are sending our email to the to another user. Basically, our user is referencing the other user, right? So we send this the email, and now the time is to the register a new user, and then we need to use this referral code to register a user using this referral code, right? So simply copy this link here, and I'm going to the new tab because I'm logged in this browser, right? So that's why I'm going to the new tab. So let me close this one, and this one too. And by the way, I will also add the link here, and you can also use directly go to the bbbootstrap.com and get these templates, right? So I will add the link in the description too. If I forgot to add the link in the description, so remember me in the comments. I will add the link instantly. Okay, so here I'm going to open into the new incognito mode. Here I copied the link, so just paste this out, hit enter, and yes, it's opened this one, right? So now I'm going to register a new user, which is Johnny Khan, and then the here I don't want to first register this user because I want to add one more field of here is which is referred by, where user can use this referral code, right? So simply go to the project, close this one, and here let's click on this resources, views, and then auth, and inside the auth there is a register plate, right? So simply go here and find the this one is a password layout, and after this password need to copy the email functionality. There is a confirm password, and after this I want to add this for email. Okay, this one is for the here's the referral code, right? And this one should be the simple text email, and this will be the referral code, right? Okay, and if I make this here, okay, referral code here, this here. No, we don't need to auto complete this one, and this wouldn't require, right? It's optional stuff. Okay, and then this would be the referral code. Let me add this referral code here, message, and then this would get the message, right? So simply go ahead and give it a refresh, and yes, referral code is there. Okay, so now whenever user will use this referral code, right? So you want to store this referral code into the database, right? So first now we need to go to the database migration and go to this user table migration, right? And here this one contain this information of a user table. Now I want to create a new column here, so I don't want to lose my existing data because I have some users and some products and these things, right? So I can only use this to drop this table and then recreate this one instead of all of the ones. And I'm not going to do this, I'm going to do this with the new migration. So simply go here and type okay, what it is, what's the okay, simply kill this one and ready get a new one. Okay, type php artisan make migration. Okay, make migration and this would be the add referred by column. I want to add the referred by column. Referred by column into users table, right? And here you can also use the table flag, right? So it will tell the migration to use this table. We are not creating the new table, right? This one is a create, which is responsible for creating the table. But if there is a table method which is used to add into the existing one, right? So I want to use this users. I want to add and column this into the user table. Now let's go here, and there is a table, not the create method. So it means that this one wouldn't create the new table, it will add the information into the existing users table. So here I want to simply add the table, and this column would be the, you can add the string. Yes, we can store it inside the string because it's a 25 character long string. So we can say that referred by, right? And here we will store the referred by. No, here we'll not use this like this. We will use the foreign key, right? So simply add the foreign key here for, what's the foreign key name? It would be the so this would be the, what should I name this user? I want to apply the foreign key in the same table, right? So you will also learn that how to apply this in the same one. It's pretty identical. Okay, so here I want to make this refer, referred referred by, and then simply add the constraint, right? So it will be applied on the user. Let me assign this users, otherwise it will find the refers table, right? Okay, and then here I want to uh, drop foreign, and then pass the referred by, right? And then you can drop the column, drop column, right? This is a way to drop the foreign key, drop the column of referred by, right? So in the first parameter, in the first line, we are removing the foreign key constraint, and then we are removing this column, right? Okay, so referred by is there applying on the user. So simply go and type php artisan migrate, and something went wrong. So let's go here, top, cannot add or update a foreign key constraint, fails reward system foreign key. Cannot add or update. Oh, why it's behaving like this one? I know that why this one, because our user have if I go here and visit this reward system base, so we have two existing user, right? Which don't have this referred by, right? So this one is a foreign key, right? So now we need to make this nullable, right? Why? Because existing user don't have any reference, right? So that's why we need to make this nullable, and then simply run it again. So this will not work because we need to now only execute this migration, right? So I want to uh, I'm not able to migrate it because it's already created. So the thing is, you can drop it from here, right? There's an option of drop, and then you can do this, but I'm going to do this with the Laravel stuff. So simply go here and type php artisan migrate refresh, right? And then add a path here, and I want to just execute I want to just refresh this migration. This will not refresh other migration, right? So it will execute only this one because it's already executed. So I want to now refresh this one. So add the path from like this one to database migration and then full path. Okay, database slash migration slash then migration path, right? If I copied this, so migration full name, hit enter. It says that to duplicate name referred by. If I go here, it says that these are not found, but whenever this one, these are okay. So it's mean that this maybe drop is not working because have this one. So simply go here, duplicate referred by this one isn't dropped. If I visit this out again, no, this one isn't the foreign key. Why this drop isn't working? User drop column. Drop isn't working. Referred by begin null. Okay, so drop column migration. Okay, actually there is a different schema to drop in the different versions of Laravel. Okay, so drop column string and down method and the column back. Now, so the up function should be drop column. Oh, it's adding the up because according to the above question, drop column, then column, and command is correct. I don't know why it's not drop column and then body and status. You can add the multiple column at once here. Column body schema is correct using the blueprint drop column. If I go here and visit the storage logs or log, so simply empty this log, and if I go here and just wanted to make sure that is it to executing this migration is it to executing this, so this file, go here, already exist, name referred by already exist. Okay, so this is not to executing this one, so we need to migrate, we need to upgrade this manually, right? So simply go here. Will later on we will also do this with the automation. I don't know why it's not working, so I don't want to waste too much time here by a simple thing. Okay, it's done. You gotta refresh, and yes, this one is a now foreign key, right? It's indexed. Okay, so here now whenever our user will be registered, you uh, want to make this, so if user is have some registered links, we want to add this here. So let's go here and simply visit this controller auth, and then this one contain a registered controller, right? And here in the register you can simply pass this validation that user can skip this one, right? So the referred by is nullable, and then this should be the string, right? And this shouldn't be longer than 25. Okay, and then here you want to add this referred by. I don't want to add this so like this because I need to first decode this. So here in the data I'm getting this data, and in the data I'm getting this referred by value, right? So for example, here I want to make this referred by, and then data, inside the data there is key of referred by, right? And then this would be the referred by. So now I'm reading this out, so simply go here and register a new user. So let me go here, copy the link here, John Khan, okay, Johnny PK, and then this would be the password, and then referral code. Click on this register, undefined key, referred by. We don't have any key here. Okay, let's go to the registered one. Register here, register views auth, and then here we have registered, and this one is, oh, it's a referral code, right? So let me replace it with this one to make this referred by. So I want to use this same everywhere, right? Don't want to mess with different things. Okay, save this one and let's go ahead and give it a refresh, and referred by didn't exist because I updated this name here, so it's not using this referred by for now. Let's go back and refresh it again, register this uh, John Johnny okay, the password will be 128, and then referral code. Click on this register, and yes, we are getting the string, right, which is encrypted key. And here now we want to decrypt this and get the user ID that which you referred this user, right? So how to do this? So simply go here on this package documentation. So they go here, uh, this one is encode stuff, and this one would be the decode stuff, right? Like this decode 01. I don't know why it's passing this cookie here. Get to referral, and let's get referral, and here we are getting this referred by. So simply pass this referred by here, and then first we need to also make sure that this one is set, right? So then we will use this, right? So if I no, we don't need to do this like this. Simply do this referred by here, referred by here, and then we need to collect this out. And here why I'm asking it about to use this, so let me add the referred by, and then I will tell you in a minute that why I want to validate this thing. Now I added this referred by, right? So this will help you. So for example, if user will pass the wrong key, right, which doesn't exist, it will not be able to decode this value, right? So it will throw an error that this referred by isn't exist or something like this, right? So for now let me add this inside the fillable property. So add this into the fillable, and now let's go here and continue this to register this user. And yes, this one is registered, and if I go to the database, click on it, and yes, this one is registered, and this one is referred by this Hidayat Niazi, and yes, it's referencing this Hidayat Niazi, right? Okay, great, we did a great job. But here what I'm talking about is, so for example, here I want to let's go here, click on this register, I want to register a new dummy user, and then email would be also a dummy. I don't want to use this admin. Okay, and then a password, then another password, and then here, for example, if user will enter some dummy key which doesn't have a referral link, so let's click on this register to throw an error, undefined array key 0, right? It's throwing due to this one. So how to make sure that this key exists? So here we need to check this key, that if this key exists then we will use this. So here you can use this is set, right? Then we will use this thing, otherwise we'll make this empty, right? So referred by, and you can say that empty, yes. And if I go here, and you can also validate it here that if this user ID doesn't exist here, so it will return the basically returning the ID of user. So if I go here and I go referred by, right? So let's go here and give it a refresh, and yes, returning the empty, right? Not throwing the error, right? But if I go here and copy the exact string from here, and then I'm going back here and passing this now correct one. Let me enter some password. Okay, click on, now I'm going to click on this register, so to return the 2 ID, right? Yes, returning the 2, right? So now I want to check into the database that my this 2 user exists in the database, right? If it doesn't exist, so it means that this one is incorrect to reference, right? So here we can check that user equals user, and then here we need to call this find referred by, and if this user doesn't exist, so it means that this user doesn't exist, so simply return back, back with error, right? With errors, and the error is unable to, or unable to find the user, or you can say that your refer link is not correct. Try it to with correct code, right? Save it, and then this will check that if this user doesn't exist, so it means that this is incorrect, right? So now let's go back, and here I'm going to now use here C, right, instead of B. So register, okay, yes, and then once more register, yes. Login time before must be type authenticatable. Okay. Oh, so here I'm throwing this error, so that's why I'm defining must be type of dominate authenticatable, right. So here I'm throwing this one, so I need to throw some exception. I cannot do return back this user because I'm inside this here, which is passing this to the event. So here I need to return uh, what's the exception? Throw Laravel default exceptions, or through the method not cloud exception method name. And here no, I don't want to do that to not found HTTP exception, right? Exception class, and here simply comment this line here. Okay, save this one and do the refresh. mm, call only through objects, right? Okay, I add this last maybe to this one, or we can say this how to throw the custom exception here. So we can simply use abort, right? Abort 404, and let's refresh, and yes, throwing 404. We can also pass the with the descriptive message that this uh, how to how to use the descriptive message. So you can use the 404 blades and then you can customize this. So here 403, you can pass this 403 and then you can pass the pass your message here. Okay, simply use this one and like this. And if I go here and give it a refresh, okay, your referral link is not correct. Try it with the correct code, right? So now we are passing the exact message to the user that your code is not correct, right? So let's go back here and simply change this to the C to B, right, which is a correct link. So click on this register, and yes, our user is registered. And if I go here and visit this out, refresh, and yes, this dummy user, and then this one is also referred by the Niazi, right? So that's great, you did a great job. And you also learned that how to refer a user and then how to register a user. And another thing which is remaining is we will add some default point to this user. I think these default points is assigning to this user, right? So it's assigning to this user, yes, 10. 10 is our default one, and if it's just referring adding the from the referred link, so then this will also get the 10 more points, and then this other thing as you will also get 10 more points, or we can add the 20. So how to do this, so we'll cover this in the next video. So if you like this video, subscribe the channel and share it with your friends, so in this way you can support me. I will shoot more courses like this. Thank you so much. Bye bye.